Livingston Football Club, hang your head in shames. Get your head out of the pre-mark aisle and get it onto the plastic pitch. Aye, what's wrong with that?
Why is it plural?
Because they're shite, that's why. They're not just one shite, it's multiple shites laid over a blade of grass. That's what it is. No, it's pathetic.
It wasn't a good day today. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football for your Livy versus Celtic, or in this case, Celtic versus a team that just don't really belong in the Scottish Premiership match review. A team that will not be in the Scottish Premiership come next season. A team that might never be in the Scottish Premiership again, to be honest. And for the first 45 minutes, it was looking alright for Livy in a sense that, alright, they didn't create anything, but they were 0-0 at the break, and that's about as good as you can hope for.
Yep.
Probably in this fixture.
Absolutely.
Maybe back in the day when you had a Lyndon Dykes up front, you could do a bit of damage, you could try and worry Celtic or Rangers at your home ground, but now for Livy, I think it's all about just trying to see how far you can go without conceding, really. It's as sad as it is, but that seems to be the goal now. Just see how long we can go without conceding and try and get a narrow defeat.
I think it's pathetic, right? And this isn't me having a go at Livingston because they've lost to Celtic. This is them all. I've wanted them to get relegated. It's like they go. Like look at when they came out to Celtic Park though a couple of weeks ago in the cup. They were actually good. Well, where's that today?
Yeah, where was that today? It wasn't fucking here. Although I will say, I mean, in Celtic Park in the cup, they were horrible defensively, right? Fair enough, but at least going forward, they were a threat. Today there was no threat. There was, you cannot think of one. I'm trying to think of one, not even a clear-cut chance. I'm trying to think of one half-decent opportunity Livingston had today. And you know what? It didn't come.
No, they didn't. I mean, they had a long throw in about the 10th minute.
Probably the most threatening player for Livy today was Chris Boyd in the fucking studio. Yeah, he was the guy giving the most offence from a Livy standpoint. So
let's talk about the stadium though, right? And the fans, because there's like no Livy fans here. 3 stands, all Celtic. Tricolour at the start of the game, right?
And God knows how the 4th stand. God knows the percentage of that's filled with Celtic.
The 4th stand was shaking, right?
And
I don't think Livingston fans were shaking a stand 3-0 down.
It's essentially an all away game. I mean, this is essentially a home game for Celtic.
Yep. And here it's the same when Rangers go, right? So, but it's pathetic. That's what it is, man.
It's just no good, right? See if you had a team like Falkirk or Dunfermline. I mean, they'd be getting pretty close to selling out their stadiums against the old firm. And then you've got Livingston who can't even sell out half a stand.
No, but see this logic though that, but it keeps them afloat. Fuck keeping them afloat. See if they have to be kept afloat by other teams' fans. That's fucking pathetic. No, what way is that to run a club? No, in all seriousness.
If that's what they need to keep afloat, then they're probably better off being a part-time club.
No, what they're better off is dying. I mean, they've existed for 29 years, right?
Well, that's 17 years longer than Rangers.
Fuck off, alright? I'm just not accepting that. They need to go.
What do you mean you're not accepting it? So you say there's another truth to it, no?
All banter. No, Livy are shy. I'm sick of them. I'm actually, you know what?
Well, I tell you what, see when Livy die...
I would have took Livingston winning today, but I'm actually glad that they're one step closer to getting relegated.
See if Livingston die, I don't think you'll get a resurrection. I don't think Livy are going to come back and stop 10 in a row.
No.
So...
Probably not, but let's talk about... Right, see the first half, right? They can try and butter it up as they want.
Not much happened. Let's talk about the penalty claim. I think it's 50-50. If a penalty's given for this, I can see why. But I can also see that you might think there's not enough in it to give a penalty. So that's my opinion.
Do you think it's Kyogo's reputation?
No, I just think it's a little bit soft, but there's contact, so...
Kyogo, Boyd's right, Kyogo's going down before the contact's even happened. But like you say, I think it could have been given.
And I know like 90% of people listening to us are not capable of being non-biased or unbiased or whatever. But I think this is 50-50. If he gives a penalty for you, I don't think you've much complaints.
I think it's pathetic though, right? McFadden initially went, I don't know. And so did Sutton. And then all of a sudden, they flipped. See, when Chris Boyd opened his mouth, they went die-hard mode.
Sutton said
IRA mode.
Sutton said he wasn't sure and he'd watched it numerous times.
And Boyd's like, well, then it's not clear and obvious.
And then he comes back for the break and Sutton was like, nah, Stonewaller, mate.
I think that's Sutton stirring the shite, stirring the pot. There's no way you can flip like that.
Well, there was a lot of shite to start at Livy today, so Celtic didn't get that penalty. Again, the second half, the goal that they got, I mean, Jesus Christ, Livingston, I think is it Jamie Brandon who's trying to take the ball away? Not quite sure who it was. I think it was Brandon, but I don't want to say it was him because it wasn't him.
Well, no, he scored the own goal.
But yeah, so he's taking the ball away, or whoever it is taking the ball away for goal, and they get just outside the Celtic box, down at the corner flag, or their own box, sorry. They could have cleared it. They could have even hit it out for a throw-in or whatnot, but I don't know where he's going. He's running towards his own corner flag, gets dispossessed, ball gets played in. Livingston get another chance to clear it. They clear it off their own player's face. So, and then it falls to Celtic. There's a strike taken, I believe, by I want to say Hatate. The keeper makes a save, but then it bounces off another player. I think it was Brandon, and goes in to the back of the net. Well, there was a Livy player on the goal line, and I'm not saying it's as bad as the Ross County defending. Obviously not, but I think this guy could have done more to get rid of this.
No, this is pathetic. At least the Ross County guy actually got something on the ball.
Put it this way, see if you said to this guy, you get £1 million if you clear this ball, I think there's a better effort being made.
You don't think he's not getting £1 million at Livy, no?
Probably not, no.
And see another thing, right? See when you can see the goal like this, you don't deserve nothing for a game. I don't care.
No, I'm not saying he can stop this from going in, but he can certainly put in a better effort.
Yeah. See the guy that gave it away and the guy that just let it trickle over the line, you would seriously wonder if they had a Brandon own goal.
And they couldn't.
Aye. But anyway, I thought McFadden was a bit cringy over Carter Vickers. He's like, oh, he's so big and powerful, and at the back, he's just in control, Ian. Fuck up. He kept saying it, man. He's like, hold on, the guy's defending against the worst team in the league.
Well, if you want to forget about waxing lyrical over Carter Vickers, if you want to wax lyrical over something, let's talk about the second Celtic goal, because I thought it was pretty good. I thought the link-up play was good, Bernardo's run was really good, and the strike for Bernardo was good as well. So you know what, despite 2 of 3 Celtic's goals being shite, this one was good. So this was probably a goal that was worthy of winning a game. Because the first goal was not. The second goal was really good. So fair play to Bernardo. But again, the third goal failed Riley. I mean, I just gave praise to Slamal George saying
you said, he should get a big move next season.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a big move, but I said
anything for Livy's a big move, my friend.
I said I think that he's good enough to potentially get a move to another Premiership side and stay in the division. But then, I mean, he lets this ball in. It's like, holy shit, what were they doing? And that was it, guys. 3-0. The game finished at. Nicholas Kuhn got man of the match. You know what? I think the last couple of games he's actually improving. Beginning to see signs of a player. See, when they brought him in, I thought he was just another waste of a £3 million winger that Celtic didn't need. But
Hugh Evans buried him, like.
He seems to be getting a lot. Hugh Evans is a fanny. He seems to be getting a little bit better. By the way, Hugh Evans has got an agenda against Celtic, something fucking rotten. And if you don't think so, if you don't think he's pro Rangers, you are fucking on cloud. I don't know what cloud you're on, but you're not on this planet, right? You're not sitting in this fucking room, spare room, any room with Fog Fit
living room.
Because Hugh Evans, it's like even before this weekend, right? He says in his predictions, Rangers will win at Hibernian, and then he's like titting and tatting over whether Celtic will be able to get the victory at Livy and close the gap. It's like, how can he say that Rangers will win against Hibernian, but then like fucking dance around whether Celtic's going to win here?
Yeah. I think what happened
He turned around and said Rangers wouldn't drop points till the end of the season before that Motherwell defeat. But he thinks Celtic will go and drop points every game. Look, I agree. I think more often than not, Celtic are more likely to drop points because they're not playing better than Rangers. Rangers are the best team right now. But let's not pretend like Rangers are invincible and are going to win every game with ease, and Celtic aren't going to turn up to the Tony Macaroni and get a victory.
I think today was predictable. Shite half, but they'll get the job done in one of them. And that's what happened. But also, they add it on 8 minutes, right? Why? See, at the end of World War II, did they add on an extra 8 years when the Germans and the Japanese were defeated? No, they just called it a day.
Well, maybe should I give them a chance?
Well, I'm going to disagree with that. But did this give Livy a chance? And then they're marking it. Oh, they're going to give a corner. They're going to give a throw-in.
I know there's a big debate, 96th minute, whether it's a corner or a throw-in. It's like, who gives a fuck? Just blow the whistle and wrap this shit up. Anyway, Celtic back on top of the table. 1 point in front of Rangers. 1 goal in front of Rangers. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that Dundee game. But of course, there's a wee game before that one. think it's
It's
called the Old Firm Derby or something.
It's the Glasgow Derby, sure.
Ah,
The
the
old
Glasgow
firm
Derby,
died in
yeah.
1994 when Celtic died, so
I'm not.
that's what it is.
I'm not too sure which teams are playing in it. Like apparently it's two. I think it's two teams for Glasgow or something. Two wee Diddy teams. Two wee teams get every fucking decision for the referee. Look at that.
Look at the state.
Slightly fortunate. Chris Sutton has just said Celtic's first goal was slightly fortunate. Hold on. George Slamal makes a great save and it bounces off Jamie Brandon's shoulder, goes in the back of the net.
Is Chris Boyd a big orange bastard?
Anyway, guys, that's it. Shite game of football. Shite weekend of football. Wasn't much happening.
There wasn't much. SPFL review show will be shite.
But next weekend could be where it's at.
Unless it's a 0-0 draw. No, but I think a draw massively favours Celtic, so...
Well, yeah, I would say so because it keeps them top of the table because there's no guarantee Rangers beating Dundee. Yeah. Plus, it gives Celtic the advantage knowing that all they need to do is win at Celtic Park and technically
no matter what, right, next weekend there will be something. There'll be something to talk about.
But it's weird because you said a draw favours Celtic, but I would also argue a win for Rangers pretty much fucking finishes the league.
I know, but...
Assuming Rangers beat Dundee.
Yeah, Rangers got it, but that's what makes it... It takes... I'm not saying it takes a lot of importance away for the Old Firm, but if Rangers knew if they won it, they'd be 5 clear, it'd be... that's a difference maker.
It's... The result will... It's massive. It's massive.
Aye, it's massive. Just like Chris Boyd. Till next time. Boots.